Welcome to the Off Label Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, your twice weekly dose of sanity in an insane world with bonus episodes. Look, we got a good little bit to talk about tonight. It's actually really been a slow news week, but some of these things have pulled up to be gems, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Marco Rubio came out and he said that the Trump administration is cutting over 86%, well, about 86% of all USAID programs. Everything else that they do, their fundamental core will be shoved off into other agencies. It's a fun one. I think I remember arguing about that while we were listening to one of the committee hearings. But we also have a little Daily Mail story that's kind of actually important. We need to really talk about this. It seems like Canada has grown some balls and said they're just going to cut off energy to America. And Trump answered back with some tariffs and declared a national energy crisis. Yeah, we are now under a national emergency for energy for this. We'll talk about it, but Daily Mail, you did some sneaky shit, and I got to call it out. But we also have, looks like our Veterans Affairs Secretary, Doug Collins, went on a little bit of a tirade. He actually called a reporter out to her face. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get into all of that and maybe some more if we've got time, but ain't nothing happen until I do this.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
My car doesn't cost $231,000.
We're talking about me here.
Yeah,
This is my show.
So you want a G-Wagon for your 16th birthday?
I need my G-Wagon. There's no question. I need it.
There's no question.
Yeah. My mom's buying a Bentley for herself. Why can't I get a G-Wagon? She wants to give me a Mercedes C-Class. I will be happy with that car, but the thing is, I want my G-Wagon.
So we started with a Honda, a Toyota. I started
Absolutely
with a Toyota.
not. I will not be driving anything that can be considered an Uber X.
An Uber X?
We're going Uber Lux and above.
She's saying you screwed up. You parented me that way, but it's not over. I'm sure.
Yes.
Re-parenting. So many parents have the opportunity to re-parent their child. So you guys need to redefine your relationship.
I think the best thing would be to start with a job.
Absolutely,
No.
she needs a job. My car.
The state of America, ladies and gentlemen.
That was such a fucking fake cry.
Oh, yeah, that was. But there ain't going to be no reparenting going on. She grew up that way because that was her mother.
Yeah, and her father.
Right?
That was her father and her mother. Hi, folks. Welcome.
What up, Shane? I got to pin that. Let me do that real quick.
What up, Shane? What up, Jennifer? What up, Joe?
Yep, we got
What up,
Jennifer in the
Muffin?
house. Carolyn's in the house. What's going on, Jennifer? Or Carolyn? But oh, Rhoda's here.
What up, Rhoda?
Of course, we got Simple Davy.
Hi, I'm here. Two forms.
Joe's in the house here.
Can I tell you So I've been looking for the episode of Rhonda's that I got to read.
That was the last one.
Yeah, I didn't know when she put it up. Like I just kept looking for it, and I was just going through it, just liking a bunch of stuff, and so I let Amanda hear it. And Amanda just laughing at me with my dumb Southern wannabe try Southern accent. And I said, you know where I got that accent from? The guy from My Cousin Vinny when he went identical. That was my whole. That's one of my favorite movies ever. And I sound more like Joe Pesci than I do that. I forget his name.
Oh,
But
it
yeah.
was weird as fuck, dude. I was laughing the entire time. My mic stayed muted until my point came in.
I know. I
There
saw
were
you.
times where I even missed cue because I was laughing.
Listen, it gives me a chance to just have some fun. Oh, Carol and
Dude, you had a lot of fun.
I did. It was so much fun. Listen, I'm well rested as I can be. Everybody got sick last week. Everyone in this house got sick last week, and it was bad. Like everybody was
What up,
puking.
Greg?
It was puking. What up, Greg? And pissing out of their rear ends. I don't know what it was, but
Oh, hell no, Greg. This motherfucker ain't guilty. I've just read a little bit. I've done a little bit of voiceover for that. This motherfucker ain't guilty. There ain't no way.
Listen, the one day I read, I was like, this guy ain't guilty.
Oh no, it's a whole fucked up situation, man. There ain't no way that Daniel Holtzclaw is guilty in any way.
No, it's just. But like I said, it was so much fun to do, and like I said, I was watching Rich laugh at me in my stupid Southern accent. But listen. I wanted to play it, I guess, different. Just try something else. See what happens. That's what it is. You can
Oh,
do
and
it.
then you went to play the witness and went goofy fucking style. That was amazing. What's really amazing about it is he's an old black man, and you went goofy voice. Why?
I crossed my eye at one point. Oh, yep, yes, sir, yes, sir, Bob. Oh, you did.
Y'all need to go back. Just watch just run this last live stream there. Y'all understand that is it's fun. It's fun to have.
I didn't listen. I got thrown. I got thrown into like the biggest part, and once again, I'm not complaining at all. It was so much fun to do, and I had never done it before. And then she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna read Galen Gaylord or whatever his name is.
Galen Gaylord. Galen
Geiger.
Geiger.
Yeah.
Spelled Geiger, pronounced
Yeah.
Geiger. And I called him Gaylord.
It was just she left some bloopers in.
Oh yeah, she did. She did.
Listen, Rhonda runs a tight ship. Let me tell you, she, when she wants you to do something, she's like, nope, this would not this way, this way.
Right.
But she also gives you free reign to do whatever you want. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. Just hope
Well, it'll be coming soon. But for right now, let's talk about this. Trump administration scraps over 80% of USAID programs, top diplomat Rubio says. This comes from Reuters. This was actually yesterday's news, but Trump administration has canceled more than 80% of all the programs at U.S. Agency International Development following a 6-week review, the Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on Monday. The 5,200 contracts that are now canceled spent tens of billions of dollars in ways that did not serve, and in some cases even harmed the core national interest of the United States. Rubio said on an X post that he sent from his personal account, and then he pinned it on his timeline. The remaining approximately 1,000 programs, he said, would now be administered more effectively under the State Department and in consultation with Congress. U.S. President Donald Trump returned to the office on January 20th and immediately ordered a 90-day pause on the foreign aid pending a review of whether the programs aligned with his America First policy. The order and ensuing stop order works threw USAID into turmoil, halting the agency's operations around the world, jeopardizing the delivery of life-saving food and medical aid, throwing global humanitarian relief into chaos. I'm just going to pause you right there and just stop, Reuters. We're struggling at home. We can't pay our bills. We're $36 trillion in debt. Why the fuck do I care about a starving kid anywhere else but my home fucking town right now?
Why can't they, once again, fix your own fucking home? Why does somebody else got to fix your home? The same thing with this country. You can't get a job, so it's on me to pay for it.
Right.
You can't. You don't want to work. You got fibromyalgia. Your 17 different fucking pronouns won't allow you to work. So I got to pay for it. Fuck
There are work from home customer service jobs for shit like that, and they don't even want to do that, dude.
No, look at not even that. Look at the way that people are freaking out about going back to an actual fucking job.
90% of the fucking federal workforce said I still want to work from 90% of the federal fucking workforce said they still want to work from home.
What was it? They were paying $17,000 a month for a building that had nobody in it. The government was.
Yes.
17.
Some of them were fucking black sites.
Well, I don't know what race has to do with it, but okay.
No, black sites is off the book shit, like CIA kind of shit. Some of them were fucking black sites, dude. And they're just like, I don't know why the fuck we're paying this. Cut this the fuck out. Hey, nobody's supposed to know about that, bitch. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just, listen, I've worked since I was 15, 16 years old. And I think I took unemployment once. That was it.
I've done it a few times in my life. The only time that really hit hard with me, and I didn't need it for a while, was during the 2008 bubble crisis, housing crisis, where I lost my federal fucking job because the government went into fucking chaos.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? From here on out, my job will not depend on if we are at war or not.
Well, I mean, and this was back when I was I think I was 21 or 22 when I took it. But you have people who know how to game the system where they don't work and they're getting fucking thousands of dollars from the government.
Yep.
And it's just like, I don't even, if and when, because it's coming.
Like Latitty from the Pretty Antisocial Ladies.
Dude, I haven't watched any of that. I haven't had time to watch any.
Dude, that woman is nuts.
I saw her laying on the floor of the police department.
Look at the video. Look at the video they put out not too long ago about that Letitia Collins woman, Letitia, whatever the fuck her name is. Look at the video they put out about her in the back seat of a fucking cop car. Like the last time she just got arrested. Dude, like there ain't no way you're going to sit there and tell me this woman, first of all, knows how to play the system. And second of all, is just fucking completely insane. What are you trying to put up?
What is it? What other media does it? Oh, you got to remove that. Do you see it?
This is also a woman who sold her ass for some drugs live.
This is one right here. She's just lying at the floor, and the lady's like, it's blurry, but you could see the lady in the lady in red's face, just like, Jesus Christ. I'm not picking her up.
Nope. No, this woman is goddamn insane. I never would have known about her before it not been for Pretty Antisocial. I cannot look away. That is a train wreck where you're just like, everybody deserves it. But goddamn, that's fucking bad. I'm serious, dude. It is that. Oh yeah, hit it up. Hit it up. I don't hear anything.
There's no volume.
Can you not hear it?
No, I can't hear it. There's no volume on this one. But she goes from huh? Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Can you imagine living with that?
No. I know where that fucking comes from. In that point in time, check this shit out. She's screaming fucking bloody murder. When she stops screaming, he opens the fucking door. The moment he gets down and shuts the door, that's when she flips into that, I'm a fucking fed. Dude, that is disturbing as shit. It's a nice way to game the system because it is evidence you are crazy as fuck. The bitch knows how to play. I'm telling you, I've seen it because that's my God. I look at that bitch and I see my sister. I'm not going to lie.
God save me, please. These people are evil. Dragging my corpse around. All felony offenses.
Who's dragging a corpse around?
Can you just come, please? Can I? My cuffs hurt. I want to see their faces when they're in chalk. I would love that. No, seriously.
Dude, pause.
I want to go listen.
Her medical fucking record? She has multiple personalities.
Oh yeah.
From someone who knows crazy, because I grew up with crazy exactly like that, the bitch is playing.
Holy shit, but did you see that fucking switch?
She knows, yes, she knows full fucking well cop cars are camered the fuck up. She wants to be a social media star. She's been doing this. Dude, she is fucking nuts.
It was okay to come in duress. I was in duress, you saw. I was in desperate need of God. Have saved me. God save
No!
me, please. These people
Volume
are
down.
evil.
I can't do it.
Corpse around. All
Stop.
felony
Quiet up.
offenses.
Can we just mute? Can we mute?
Can you just come, please? Can I? My cuffs hurt. I want to see their faces when they're in chalk. I would love that. No, seriously, I'm tired.
No. No. Hold up. Mute it for a second. Mute it.
Okay.
Roll it back about 15 seconds. Now watch her head. Watch where her eyes are as she does this, and watch where the flip is without sound. Check it out. Sitting there crying, screaming. Looks. She saw him out there. She saw him close.
You could see it in her eyes too. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, watch her eyes.
She's playing.
Watch her eyes. Zoom.
Look. Crying, screaming. Out the window.
Zoom.
Switch. She knows how to play. That's my sister to a fucking T. I know it. Anyway.
That's crazy.
That's the reason why I actually caught on with that, because when they started, I was just like, no, I can't handle this. I'm just going to go insane and just be like, some bloodlines don't need to exist. And I'm correct. I am 100%. I stand behind that. That's one of them. It scares me the fact that I can point that out because that is my sister to a goddamn T. And I am advocating my own bloodline doesn't exist at that point.
Just stop it, please.
It's a moral conundrum for me, but I'm still right. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
No, but that is bad. Like I just look at that, and that's a train wreck that just doesn't go away, because that's a train wreck that you could see your sister there at. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's just...
And you're just like, God damn it, no. There ain't no way. Anybody that knows this bitch, there ain't no way you buying this for half a second. Whew. But yeah, there's a lot to the story. Y'all go follow Pretty Antisocial and Chase Letitty. It's fucking weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
Y'all want to know how dark and disturbed people can go? Let's just say that's just below the surface if you track that one back. But anyway, before we move on, I will say this. We squirreled out hard fucking core. We did.
We always do.
But cutting of the U.S. This is what I wanted to bring up. This is why I love this fucking story, because we were listening to the committee hearing, that Doge committee hearing, and I was just like, are y'all serious? Are you going to sit there and fucking tell me that you can't cut all of that shit the fuck out, and everything that's good about it that you want to save can be done by another fucking agency who was doing it before the fucking USAID was a thing? Can we just not give it back? That was my fucking argument, and son of a bitch, it fucking happened. I'm just going to be honest. It just fucking happened. If you cut 86% of it, you're taking the rest of everything else that goes along, shoving it back into some other agency that's probably going to do a better job at it. We just cut out a whole fucking, number one, an agency, and number two, hundreds of billions of fucking dollars just for people to sit around and do what?
But hold on, Rich. The Democrats have never said this before.
We cannot keep our promises on Medicare. We simply must make the cuts in waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicare so that the benefits and the premiums are untouched. We owe it to our seniors. We owe it to our country. We cannot keep our
Is
promise.
she the only one?
Going
That
to
bitch
eliminate the
was still
waste,
that
fraud,
fucking ugly.
She was an
No.
Ohio 4.
No,
She was an Ohio
she
4.
was a Florida 2.
No. Not even, she was in Florida -4. That's an Ohio 4.
Are you fucking serious? A Florida 2?
Listen,
There's a goddamn lot of women who were just gorgeous as shit down there in Florida. That's a Florida 2. Stop talking. But no.
I forgot
What
about the
was
fucking,
this? Oh yeah, this was Chuck Schumer back in the day.
I
Yeah,
forgot
I
about
remember this.
Tallahassee.
if we're going to
hold on.
eliminate the
I actually remember this from 2010, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
I agreed. Go ahead.
if we're going to eliminate the waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicare, it does mean we're going to cut some of that out. And when I hear my friend Dave Camp say, you cannot cut money out of Medicare, well, we don't want to cut the good stuff that you point out. 1/3 of Medicare doesn't go to patient care. You can't just get up there and say, we don't want to cut anything out of Medicare. We want to cut the bad stuff and keep the good stuff. If we're going to
As soon as you play that video from Pelosi from 2010, I knew where you were going, because I remember that. That was one of the things I actually fucking heard live when I was a kid. And I was like, you got a point.
But there's one more.
That there is an enormous amount of waste and fraud and abuse.
You know, the fucking Democrats have always had a fucking they say the same thing. They start with the same thing. I have a video. I have a video of that a guy did, because I couldn't find all the videos, the compilation of it, where Cory Booker was saying something, then he sits down. So they all did the exact same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want to say that people who support President Trump are in a cult. Yeah, you motherfuckers read from the same script.
Hold up. It's not a cult, Davey. It is a united Democratic front against a fascist dictator who is destroying this country.
It's a fucking door, Richard. It's a door. It's not a portal with hinges and a knob. It's a fucking door. Okay? Okay? Okay.
Point taken.
The fucking door.
In this government, there is no question to my mind that Congress has not been vigilant enough in rooting out that waste and fraud.
No. Hold on. I have never seen a picture of Bernie Sanders with cheese on a raw fucking burger that was browner than shit.
It's because he's usually packing the burger in his ass.
I'm sorry.
It's because he molds it like a penis and shoves it up his keister. He did go to China and was on drugs during the 60s.
It could be true. I mean, you remember why the whole Paul Pelosi thing happened? But who's gayer, Chuck or Bernie? I'm going to have to give that one to Chuck.
I'm going Bernie.
You're going Bernie just because of his policies and things he talks about. Chuck Schumer.
Shut up. You don't know me. You don't know me, Richard.
Chuck Schumer put a raw burger on a grill that fucking wasn't lit and a piece of cheese on it for a goddamn photo op to make it look like he was grilling. Who's gayer?
He didn't want to upset the vegans. You might be right. He didn't want to
fucking gayer.
He was going to upset the vegans if he cooked the meat.
You have to understand, Davey. This means that motherfucker ain't never cooked a goddamn meal in his fucking life, because there ain't no way in hell hamburger, a staple of America, you're going to sit there and do a raw burger on a grill that isn't lit and a piece of cheese on raw. No.
Jewish. Rich Jews. So 1-800-Druidia, okay?
I'm just trying to argue against that.
I'm surprised we see Chuck and Bernie coming through a wall in New York or from a sewer grate in New York.
That shit is funny. New York, you are now known for having sewer Jews. That's a staple in New York City. It will never go away.
Somebody has missed a boat, and when they were coming out of the sewer, just started playing dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Teenage Mutant Sewer Jews. That was the best fucking meme. I swear to God. Anyway.
To the tune of billions and billions of dollars. I would simply say that while it is absolutely appropriate to condemn the Congress, it is also important to note that we have an administration
fun of New York in anti-Semitic
this city, in Washington, D.C., and the
L'Chaim
function of an administration.
But here's the thing. Ain't a bit of that false.
Nope. Nope.
I just had to bring it up. There's not a bit of what we said that was false, but it does defame New York in an anti-Semitic way.
Bro. I've been driving through upstate New York through the Orthodox Jews neighborhood, and they wear black at night so you can't see them, and they dart across the street in upstate New York. They just dart across the street.
Dude. I could wear high-vis shit and I'm still darting across the street in New York. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, upstate New York is totally different.
Shit.
Upstate New York is a different animal. Upstate New York,
motherfuckers are different animals up there, all right? No. Because apparently none of you motherfuckers pay attention when you're driving unless you're in congested fucking traffic.
Bro, let me tell you, I have not been scared like I have been the last couple of days on 435 over here. Holy shit. I saw it was icy conditions. They closed off 1.5 miles of a highway because you couldn't drive through it because there was cars that were on bridges that were blocking the bridge. Okay. My side was going. I was doing about 30-ish miles an hour. This dude comes flying up next to me on the left lane, 50, 60 miles an hour. I can see the cop car clear as day. Clear as day. Motherfucker drove and almost hit the cop car and skid and went like this and fishtail and just caught it. As I'm driving past the cop car, you know what's right in front of a cop car? A truck that's flipped on its side.
Oh,
and the
God
guy
damn.
was standing in front of the cop car. And this dude was doing like 60 miles an hour. These motherfuckers over here are just, this is why I see all these cars that are rusted out with new tags on it. With new tags on it. These rust fucking buckets with new tags on it. And I'm like, I saw a Porsche on the side of the road just left. Like,
It's getting bad out there.
Where the fuck am I? Where am I?
You're in the middle here because they don't deal with that a lot. But when they do, everybody's fucking retarded. Here's the thing. Imagine you in your situation that's going to happen yearly because y'all are more retarded than us. We do this every couple of years.
Yeah, but listen, okay? Everybody, at least all the accidents you see in coming out of New York and New Jersey are intended. Like, you know, the guy who drove and then stopped and backed up on purpose. You know, people
Or the
getting out of-
helicopter into the plane right there in DC.
Yeah, you know, all that's on purpose. Here, these motherfuckers are just retarded. They're just retarded. They're just like, hey, let's do 90. I know it's icy out, and I know there's I just saw 16 burnt out cars on a bridge because they all got into an accident. Hey,
dude,
just keep going.
No, hold up. I went to Phoenix, Arizona on a business trip one time, right? I went to the gas station, literally right around the fucking corner from where I'm at. The highway I was on was 6 fucking lanes, right? 6 lanes with the turn lane. It basically 8 fucking lanes because the turn lane was double.
Uh-huh.
I turn out and I get into the closest right lane. I hop over to the middle because if anybody else wants to join in, you're going to hit the closest right lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first fucking car I come across, the dude jumps out into the middle fucking lane 20 foot from my fucking vehicle. Nobody else is on the fucking road, man. Not a goddamn person was around us to affect this in any way. And you jump out in front of me sitting in the middle lane. What?
I got honked at today in traffic because I didn't move fast enough. We're in traffic. The car in front of us moved about fucking 10 feet and the guy behind me honks. I'm like, we're not going anywhere. Where the fuck are we going? You out of your fucking mind, bro? Like, we're not going anywhere. Where?
I didn't realize this, and I often question it. I think it was like 2010 or somewhere around there where Huntsville was one of the 5 safest cities to ever fucking drive into. It was somewhere around that time frame, and I was always questioning it until I started driving in other states, and I was like, maybe y'all motherfuckers have a point.
So this leads me into a video I wanted to show. Thank you, Jennifer. See, I know I like things for
I don't
a
even
reason.
have Rumble open. Look at me.
And
I'm
I
fucking
bookmark
off.
things for a reason. Watch this, Richard. This would go on here.
Check this out. Keep your eye on the white truck in the middle of your screen. Its left front tire comes loose suddenly, shoots across a lane, rolls underneath the black Kia Soul, and that sends it flying into the air as you just saw, landing on its roof and rolling onto its wheels. That loose tire still rolling down the freeway hits the back of the Kia, and then
it's just like, hey, I didn't try to kill you enough. Hey, I'm just gonna ram you right in the back. Whole fucking thing, straight back shot.
It goes back to finish the job.
A stunt that was set up for a movie. This happened Thursday on the 118 freeway near the DeSoto exit in Chatsworth. Dashcam footage captured all of this. I spoke to CSP earlier. They said amazingly, the driver of that small car suffered
It
only
bounced off
minor
the fucking
injuries
median
and no
and came
rescue.
back.
Check this out. Keep your eye on the white truck in the middle of your screen. Its left front tire comes loose suddenly.
I just
It hit the fucking median wall and came back.
Yeah.
Do you
That's a Final Destination shit right there.
It has to be, because the momentum of force traveling backward had to have been less than the force put upon the tire on impact to change fucking direction 180 degrees. Roll it the fuck back and watch. Watch it.
You think once he hit the tire, the Dukes of Hazzard music ran in their head and they're like, "Yee-haw!"
Hey. Instead of playing it, take it slowly, frame by frame. Just keep going with it. Look at this.
Eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. They gonna see the I don't know the rest of the song.
Right before the motherfucker gets there, tire is loose. What? Like there's no warning sign or anything. This is Final Destination shit.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. They gonna say we Yeehaw!
Watch the tire. Off the road. Doesn't fuck with anybody else. Bounces off the wall.
Shit.
Doesn't fuck with the truck recording. Beelines as the car is spinning.
If the car stopped right there, that was headed right towards the driver door.
Yes.
That was going right towards the driver door. And he's fucking lucky that the car kept spinning and was just like, I'm not done with you, motherfucker.
Right there. Nailed it in the goddamn license plate, which is in the center of the fucking car. It had to have bounced off the fucking wall without hitting anything else and came the fuck back.
Oh, Jennifer said that the driver's side door opened and closed. Hold on. I want to see that. Dude, it looks like Fast and Furious.
No, that was some Matrix shit. Watching it backwards. Hold up.
No,
No, that was the part of the fender that rolled off. No! Was that it? Roll it back. Yeah, that door does look open right there. Hold up.
No.
Right after the flip. Slow. Yep, that door did open. You see that black mark?
It kind of looks like does.
There could not have been a door, and that was just half of the shit flopping. I don't know. But there is something there in that black smudge.
But let me tell you, that truck that the tire came off, that motherfucker kept going. He got away scot-free.
He probably actually made it out alive without a problem, just like pulled over and just, fuck, I just lost the tire. This motherfucker got double tapped. Not only did you actually take one to the left side, or I'm sorry, the right side of your face, but you took one in the ass for good measure.
And that motherfucking tire stayed like right there. It didn't want to go anywhere.
I'm telling you, dude.
That tire did not want to go nowhere. That tire was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. You come out here. That tire's like, you come out here, I'm tripping you. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna trip you right into a car, you son of a bitch.
Here's the thing. This would be amazing as shit if this right here turned out to be like a CIA assassination.
Bro, Kia definitely didn't do a service with fucking not using this as a fucking as a whatchamacallit? As a car ad. You see our car just take off like that and all of a sudden come back down and woo!
Bitch, you just got flipped, rolled twice, spun out, and got tapped in the ass.
Car and driver gave it a 4.5 because it lost tires. It would have been a perfect 5, but you know your tires got deflated.
That shit is amazing.
Dude, I saw that. I was like, I need to save that. And then Jennifer made that comment. I was like, oh, perfect segue.
Well, here's a perfect segue into that as far as this goes. Y'all saw how that was just fun because when you look at it, you're just like, oh shit, bad accident, right? We just made a 20-minute segment, apparently, about how this car just got fucked and it was a Final Destination moment. Let me take it to a darker level for you, ladies and gentlemen. Daily Mail, I got to call you out. But before I call you out, let's get into this real quick, Davey. This is going to take up the last little segment. I'll call Daily Mail out in the Rumble. Markets tank as Trump declares national emergency amid shocking news, Canada tariffs, and the 51st state threat. I'm sorry. I can't read that without laughing. President Donald Trump declared national emergency on electricity in the United States and doubled tariffs on aluminum and steel from Canada. The most dramatic move was in response to tariffs levied by... Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is from Daily Mail. I was calling them out, but the most dramatic move was in response to tariffs levied by America, the neighbor to the north. No shit. America's neighbor to the north. Yeah. No shit. We know where Canada is. All right, goddamn. If you don't, well,
they're Brits. They don't fucking. They think we're stupid.
It doesn't matter, man. Isn't there 30 fucking schools in Illinois that not a goddamn child can read at grade level?
Yeah, that's why the Brits think we're retarded.
But they're not wrong.
No.
But anyway. Trump, in the lengthy post on his Truth Social account on Tuesday, also threatened to permanently shut down the Canadian auto sector. Hold up. As the president ramps up his trade war, he says the only thing to make his tariffs stop is for Canada to become the 51st state. The stock market dropped over 500 points as nervous investors worry about a potential recession. Trump's increase on tariffs from 25% to 50% will go into effect on Wednesday, he said. Based on Ontario, Canada, placing a 25% tariff on electricity coming into the United States, I have instructed my Secretary of Commerce to add an additional 25% tariff to 50% on all steel and aluminum coming into the United States from Canada, one of the highest tariffing nations anywhere in the world. Pause. That's well, I will say this. I will be shortly declaring a national emergency on electricity within the threatened area, he added. Now, let's go ahead and before we discuss anything, let's go ahead and see what Canada actually fucking said, brother.
Let me be clear. I will not hesitate to increase this charge. If necessary, if the United States escalates, I will not hesitate to shut the electricity off completely. Believe me when I say I do not want to do this. I feel terrible for the American people because it's not the American people who started this trade war. It's one person who's responsible. That's President Trump. I'd rather be working together. I want to sell the U.S. more energy, more electricity, more critical minerals. I want to make Canada and the United States the richest, most successful, safest, most secure two countries on the planet. But as Premier, my number one job is to protect the people of Ontario and in hand protect the people of Canada. I will do whatever it takes. I will fight like I've never fought before to protect Ontario.
What the fuck do you have on your screen? Before we go any further, what is this?
This is the brother of that man who is the former mayor of Ontario, I believe. Doug Ford, smoking crack. Yes, he died a couple years ago. But yes, that was his brother, Doug Ford.
But we were just going to leave it at this, and we were going to talk about this. But before we go any fucking further,
Rob Ford,
I said,
sorry. Rob Ford.
we're actually going to talk about this issue before I call out what the fuck Daily Mail did to this. Dave,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question, brother.
7.
If I paid 26% of your monthly income
Yes.
to run your household,
Mhm.
do you think it would be prudent of you to say just because you're demanding that I actually pull my weight, I'm going to charge you for living in your house? Because let's be honest, if my income is 26% of, if what I give you is 26% of your income to run everything, am I not the staple point of your existence?
Can I say, without saying too much, but I'm going to say much. Let's just say I know of somebody who was living at a place and was getting paid while they lived at that place to do things, and they didn't do many things. And then somebody moved in and told them to pull their weight, and they got angry, and then they had to leave. So yeah, I know exactly what that feels like.
So who the fuck is Canada to sit there and I pay
Spoiled fucking brat.
26% of your goddamn bills, bitch?
They are spoiled fucking, and this is the, I've said this for years. I've said it on here. I've said it on Business Party.
Wait. But before you get into that, I'm just gonna say this to our fellow Canadian citizens: got no beef, got no problem. However, y'all let a fascist motherfucker who seems to be the child of the Cuban dude. Who's that?
Fidel Castro.
Yeah. Seems to be the child of fucking Fidel Castro. It's uncanny. But then again, we also have a person who's uncanny lookalike for a goddamn young Pee Wee Herman. I get you. However, this motherfucker bowed and prayed and hoped to hell that China would be his best friend.
Who?
Meanwhile, he hid it in fucking America he hid in America from truckers honking horns and cleaning up your streets.
See, you said it. I just got to say this one thing real quick, and then it didn't go real quick, and I forgot what I was going to say. Some bitch.
Can we roll it back?
No,
because I took a long time with that. But
you did with that? You took a long time with that?
I'm sorry. It just it bothers me. It bothers me.
Yeah, he's a snivelly little bitch, and we all fucking know it.
Y'all do your thing. Keep the maple fucking syrup flowing. I don't give a shit. Apparently, steel is an actual thing, and this is why I wanted to bring it up. The steel and aluminum production that we get from Canada, dude, we're gonna be hurting for a second if this continues. I mean, we really fucking are. You remember how much wood went up under COVID?
Yeah, but
imagine what happens when steel does that.
But here's the thing. This is what I was going to say. I've said it for years. The moment we tell people we're going to stop paying their bills, they're going to turn on us. They don't fucking like us. They tolerate us. No, they never have, and they never will. They never will. They never will fucking like us. And the more and more we keep paying their fucking bills, they're going to sit there and go, yeah, no, we got to love you guys. America's great. America's awesome. And as soon as we stop paying your bills, America's a piece of shit. It's like that it's like
I mean, you got a point.
A girlfriend who you pay all her bills and everything like that. And then you go, You stop dating, and then she's like, "You can still pay my bills," and you're like, "No." And then she goes around to all her friends. Oh, he has the smallest dick. Oh, he sucked in bed. Meanwhile, you were with the guy for 5 fucking years. You were with the guy for 5 years, yet he sucked in bed. You never went out of your fucking relationship. You talked about how great he was and how he treated you well and how he did all this stuff, and then all of a sudden now he's a piece of shit. That's what we are.
I feel like we're getting personal.
No. I'm fucking frugal, my friend. I don't pay for shit. I don't pay for shit. But like, it's one of those situations. I've seen it. I've fucking seen it.
Oh, we got some newcomers. What up, Louie? Missed
up,
you
Louie?
guys too. We were just shitting on Canada, and
What
he
up, Be the
misses
One?
us. What up? We
But-
got Be the One. Spuds is in the house. We got Sentinel. What's going on, guys?
But yeah, they don't like
Gotta
us.
say hi to everybody else.
They don't
To
like
the
us. What up, Bruce
everybody
Wayne?
else. Like, that's fucked up for me to say, but
They don't like us. They never have liked us, but we've paid for their shit, and
that's why we're $30 trillion fucking dollars in debt, brother.
see what I mean?
Yeah. See, well, true.
But yeah, it's one of those things, and
just because I want to say I don't want to spend my money on this shit anymore, now I'm a threat to America, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know what's going to happen if Putin takes over Ukraine. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Not
Nothing.
a goddamn thing.
Not a fucking thing. You know why? Because America has the best military out there. You think Russia is going to fucking come through what? Where's it going to come through? Canada? Russia's coming through Canada?
Ooh. Yeah.
You don't think our military will stop it in Canada? Our fucking military in Alaska will stop them, all right?
Yeah.
They're not coming through Canada.
They'd have a hell of a fight in Alaska.
They would. But it's not worth it. Not with their fucking...
Not for
If you're
them.
sitting there telling me that Russia can't beat Ukraine in
Not
3
for them
fucking...
because hold on. Not for them because they can't hold it. Now, what you saw in Ukraine was Russia's old shit. Maybe they might have brought some new shit out just to scare some motherfuckers. But what you saw in Ukraine was all of Russia's old shit from the Soviet fucking era, brother. You don't think they brought out their best and their highly decorated shit unless they were making a show, right?
I think they brought out their C+ equipment. Let's put it that way. I think
And
they brought
so
out their...
did we.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we? I'm sorry. We weren't supposed to be there. Remember? No, we brought out our fucking D- equipment, and we've been holding them off. Meanwhile, Russia hasn't gone anywhere in more. They don't want. Once
Wait. I'm just gonna hold you there. We weren't holding them off. You remember these motherfuckers setting off our goddamn rockets like fucking fireworks, brother?
Who?
While they
Ukraine?
partied it the fuck up in
Yeah, no, I
Ukraine.
know.
Yes.
Then they tried to fucking. They were.
How
They were
they shot goddamn rockets into fucking Poland, killed 2 fucking farmers just to say that, hey, it was Russia that did it. Don't ask questions, just attack.
just to watch some fucking stupid fucking dildo brain, whatever his name was, play guitar at a bar and play back in the USSR.
Oh, god damn it.
Or ROCK in the USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blinken, I think it was. Anthony Blinken.
That was Anthony Blinken, yes.
Yeah, playing fucking guitar in a Ukrainian bar.
Now get it. Hold up. A fucking massive amount of our medical research comes from Ukraine because of the lax laws behind that. I understand that 1/5 of the world's wheat supply comes from Ukraine. I get you. But I'm going to ask a question. Is that really an interest to the United States of America?
No, you know I know how many people are making fucking bread right now.
Hold up.
You know how many people are making bread right now?
I asked that question. Is it really an interest to the United States of America? Because of what I labeled off, everything says yes. And then I'm going to ask you why the fuck you put all your eggs in that goddamn basket. Mic drop? Anybody? Why the fuck we did that? Oh, because of the lax laws around biological research in Ukraine.
By the way, I don't really want wheat from a place where we're doing biological research.
Dude, where do you think Monsanto got his shit? Come on.
Gonna lie. I don't like that fact. But yeah, it's.
I mean, there's a lot more that comes out of Ukraine. Don't get me wrong, but that is their staple fucking point. As far as
It's
U.S.
not
interests.
It's not worth, and I'll make it reserved. I'll make it fucking reserved. It's not worth $177 billion.
More than that.
I said I'm going to make it reserved because that's what everybody's putting in the papers. So I'll make it reserved. It's not worth $177 billion of our tax money for wheat and fucking
Pills.
and pills. It's
That's
not
it.
worth it.
Supposedly. The biolabs are a thing.
So keep the 177 billion and fucking do it here. Everybody wants to talk about, oh, yeah, the healthcare system here and the healthcare this and that. Okay, so we save our fucking money and we build it here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how expensive that's going to be? I don't know. How expensive is it for us to send billions and trillions of dollars out to other countries?
Wait.
To save their fucking asses.
What you're talking about is an investment in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Because it costs a lot right now. But in the long run, is that not going to save your ass? Because you're making everything here, which makes everything cheaper here. And then when you become a dominant force in economic times, like we used to be, we produce for the world. What the fuck is wrong with that? Every country wants to do that. China's dominating the fucking microchip market. They want Taiwan for it. Welcome to the global fucking politics of everything, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I will say I did not understand at that point in time when it came up. The only thing I can give to the Biden administration is the Chips and Science Act. Yes, you gave that money to 4 fucking companies, but those 4 companies are the only ones that can do what we need to get done. There's your fucking start. The only thing good to come from the Biden administration, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on real quick.
You have the link.
Hold on real quick. Jennifer with the dono
up
says, check what Rick D posted in Discord in the promote your shit section. And if you're not a part of the Discord, please join our Discord.
Give us information, feed us some shit, and we'll bullshit and entertain.
The share screen.
That's what we do. But
entire screen.
Oh shit, I didn't even have my Discord up. I got a lot of shit going on. What's this?
In requests for security under Rule 65C, agencies shall include, among other things, that A, Rule 65C mandates that the court to require in all applicable cases that a movant
for injection post security
in an amount that the court considers proper to cover potential costs and damages to the enjoyed or restrained party. The security amount the agency is requesting is based on a reasoned assessment of the potential harm to the enjoyed or restrained party and failure of the party that moved for primary relief to comply with Rule 65C results in denial or dissolution of the request injunctive relief. I have no idea what the fuck any of that means.
Okay, so he posted, new instructions issued to all agency heads by the White House. Basically means if a plaintiff demands the government make good on a payment of $2 billion that they are going to cancel, the plaintiff must post $2 billion just in case it's later found that the injunction was wrongful. So it's basically, you want to sue, put $2 billion on the fucking line. Just in case you lose, we get it.
with that,
Fuck it. No.
with that,
No. Fuck NATO. I'm sorry. Fuck y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the link. I'm going to do it again. You got 3 fucking minutes. We got a little bit more to talk about.
Yep.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?